G'day guys.
We're on.
Ninja and Jace once again. We've got he's in his undies.
Got more Simpsons. We've got a theme. We've got a theme. We didn't even line this up, did we? We just sort of happened. Just our major fans of the Simpsons.
I've got mine on too.
Got your Simpsons
pull
undies
mine
on
down a little bit. Homer in different So we're thinking we're going to try and think of something by the end of this little video.
We'll see. A little trivia.
Yeah, a bit of trivia, Simpsons trivia. No context, and we're going to see if you can know what episode it was in and what
we're talking about.
What we're talking about, 'cause you probably can't understand what we're talking about ever anyway, but even less chance with the Simpsons one, I reckon. So,
what are we doing? What's the
today we're going to do some maintenance work on Jace. So prevention, maintenance. What do you call it when you?
Just a rub.
Yeah, a rub.
Bit of a flush. Is what you call it.
Yeah, when you're kind of proactive rather than reactive. So very important concept. Prevention. There's another word there, but I can't think of it right now. So probably should have thought about it. But yeah, it's like proactive rather than reactive. But yeah, so he's dropped the World Cup.
We're not off to a good start here.
So we're going to flush his hamstrings and calves, see how much we can get through in 10 or so minutes.
Let's go.
So he has had a bit of calf stuff going on the last year, actually. So
it was about this time last year it started.
So it sort of lingered, didn't it? So
nothing, never anything major, but just little like niggles that. I just sort of didn't have a lot of confidence in doing back-to-back sort of running sessions and things like that. And last year, if you're someone that's subscribed and liked, remember to like and subscribe as well. But if you're someone that already has, you probably saw I got my calves treated nearly every week towards the end of the year last year. So on the spot calf treatment and let you in on it.
So he's like, this is for Patreono.
$50 tier.
Goal again, 1.5.
Big boobies.
Ninja likes big boobies. Yeah! He's the goal. Walk hard.
There it is, 3.5 minutes, 10-1.
Yeah, that was to sort of, I guess, keep me out on the park for footy season and get me through. So
Played in the grand final last year.
Yes, and didn't come up successful, but that's all right. Can't win them all.
You look like a man running around there against boys.
Did I, Ninja?
You do, mate. You fucking Hercules.
You're gonna stand out.
Tarzan playing out there, mate. Yeah, you look like genuine AFL.
Until the skills part comes through.
No, mate, you're good. You're good. Some of the stuff we saw you doing, you come down and had a look. Yeah, it was good. Got let down by your teammates.
Yeah, that's it.
It wasn't your fault.
Wasn't. I don't think I was the worst on the day. I thought I went all right, but we came up a bit short. So it's a team at the end of the day. So you're not in it for individual accolades, although I did play pretty bloody well though.
We enjoyed watching you in the. Was it like the semi?
The first final, yeah.
When you kind of made your way into the grand final, that was pretty cool.
That was a good win.
Bit of controversy that day, wasn't it?
That was a big...
some weird stuff was happening that
Off
day.
the field, not even on it.
Yeah, like someone from the crowd wanted to let his emotion or his frustrations out on...
one of our players.
Yeah, punching people in the face.
After the game, and he wasn't even a player, he was just a spectator, and all the police rocked up, and it was full on.
Yeah.
So that was a very somber end to we were really pumped about the result, and then that sort of put a sour note on it.
Yeah, celebrating, and it just didn't seem real.
No, it didn't.
Real.
Because it was quite a bit after the game had finished. It was probably nearly 5 or 10 minutes after the game had finished, and we were about to go into our change rooms, and then just out of nowhere, someone got whacked.
Yeah, bit of a sucker punch.
It was,
wasn't it? Wasn't expecting.
I didn't even see it, but I just saw our player on the ground, and then some bloke walking away. Oh, that's pretty sore in there.
Yeah, I was on the scene.
Yeah,
I was
you were ready to go, weren't you?
I was about 100 kilos lighter than him.
You were ready to throw that.
Yeah, I was going to throw some haymakers.
Ninja's old school footy mentality came back, I reckon. He was one in, all in.
Yeah, I'm not a fighter.
Nah, me either.
Nah.
I know my depth in terms of that, and it's get out of that area pretty quickly, even if it's on the footy field. I'm like, nah, I'll just try and get the ball.
Yeah, let somebody else do that.
Do the heavy
Fighting.
lifting.
Yeah. So how's it feeling in here, man?
Well, yeah, it's pretty ginger there.
Yeah. From squats, you do some squats this week?
I did deadlifts, and we did squat press for a bit more for reps and strength. So yeah, bit of a different one last night, but did a lot of jumps and stuff in the circuit. So that was pretty taxing on the legs, and some over the shoulders as well. So yeah.
We've got the girls that are running our lift club at the moment. So
so they're running the Monday night one, are they?
Monday night lift club is getting some experience from the girls. They're kind of programming. Yeah. Squats, dead, bench.
Bench is back in.
Bench is back.
Okay.
And they're running a circuit with us as well. So
how's it feel letting go of the reins? You've run the Monday night one with Aaron for since you had MMT pretty much.
Yeah, I've been doing it myself since 2001. So, it is a little bit, you got to let go of your baby a little bit.
Sit back and let someone else do it.
Let them take have set a stage. I try to help out a little bit. But, it's up to them to get that experience and teach people what to do and kind of think about periodization. That's kind of an important thing to do when you're structuring programs, to kind of, you got to, go up to a point, then drop back and go up and try and go a little bit better each time and just stimulate the body and don't just try and do 1 rep maxes every week in, week out or things like that. We have a bit of a
plan.
It's mathematical as well to kind of look at what percentage of your 1 rep max you're doing for different rep ranges and things like that. So how many sets do you do? So all this kind of stuff that you can kind of work out, how to best optimize your body and your training and you want it to transfer into life. That's what we're all about, is having transferable training and building confidence. And I think the number one thing for us is it's social. That's the main benefit.
Yeah.
Being in other people's space, physical space, being physically present in the heart space, in that field, each other's field, and sharing life together. So it's
also good as like a motivational. Like everyone really gets along, and it's like everyone's really pumped when someone is going for like when it is a testing night and someone's trying to get a PB or they get a PB. Like it's a really good atmosphere to have people that are just as excited when you get a result as when they get one themselves. So, and like there's no like there's always a little bit of friendly banter and stuff, but there's no like big egos that are being thrown around. They're like, oh, I'm lifting more than you and all that sort of stuff. So, just when it comes to us and lifting more than Darth, that's only when it comes into it. But he's got us covered in the bench. So, I'll give him that one.
Yeah. But like Aaron, Jace is saying, like it's healthy competition is what makes you better. And one word I'm thinking is accountability. When you don't turn up, you're kind of not just letting yourself down, you're letting your teammates down because they want to have you there so they can kind of have the energy in the room and we all kind of progress together. So it's a really important part of it. So accountability, and the hardest bit of any exercise is turning up.
Turning up.
It doesn't matter if you're Michael Jordan or Kobe or whatever. It's turning up is the hardest bit. Yeah. And once you're there, you're fine. And so you got to make it a habit, and you got to have that accountability for yourself, isn't it? Like that integrity. I think it is like your own integrity to keep something consistent.
Yeah, and not just give yourself I've had a long day, and everyone's had a long day, but it's just the decisions that you make, and over time, if you keep making the decision that, it's been a long day and I'm going to sit out, then you never get any better. You don't challenge yourself, where if you push through that sort of negative mindset and go, all right, I'll just get there and I might not be at my best. But then once you actually get there and start doing it, sometimes that's when you lift the best because you've broken through that barrier where you might have normally gone, oh, I won't go. And then you actually surprise yourself and, yeah, you can be a lot stronger than you think or just get through the class a lot better than you thought you might have. Oh, that's pretty sore down there, Ninja.
Yeah, a bit down there. But I suppose when you know you got like an intense session each week at a certain time, you can kind of plan what you do in the build-up to have the right optimal energy.
Yeah.
You know, so it can be, you know, your rest, your diet, sleep, you know, do you need to do any release work or anything like that, treatment beforehand. So you give yourself the best chance of performing. So, and then, just scheduling the stuff that's lesser intense around it as well. So you're kind of not...
Yeah. So you might put your whatever you want your main session to be. Like I'd probably recommend putting that at the start of the week because you're coming off the weekend and you're probably a bit more motivated then. So if you're someone that, like I reckon that'd be a good starting step for if you're struggling to get to as many sessions as you want. Like put your most important session and the session that you value the most at the start of the week, and then at least hold that accountability that, okay, I know I'm going to get that session in every week. And then you can gradually start to add in, your smaller sessions or the other ones that you don't look as forward to. But if you have that set in stone, like, that's what we have our lift club. Ninja knows he's got to get himself right for Monday nights. Mine's Tuesday night, so I know I need to be in the right mindset for that. So that's something that you could try if you're someone that's struggling to stay consistent.
Yep. Yeah, get the most important session done. If you have to miss a filler type session where it's more aerobic based or movement based or stretch or whatever it is, it's not going to matter as much. If you got to think of the sessions that are going to give you the most bang for buck. Don't miss them ones.
Most quality.
Yep. So yeah. But consistency over complexity.
That's right.
Yeah. You are what you repeatedly do. Pull out the quotes. The importance of quotes, have them round. They're constant reminders, and to be have integrity. What do you want? If you want health, no one else can do shit for you. You got to do it yourself. You got to actually do the exertion.
Got to do the act.
You got to do the act. No one's force feeding you to kind of have that donut or that bit of pie, whatever it might be. Which, talking of that, I kind of I love making the real healthy desserts lately.
Yeah, you've gone on a real spree with cooking them, haven't you?
Yeah, mate.
Or not cooking them, but preparing them.
Uncooking.
Yes.
Non-bake. Raw.
Non-bake.
Non-bake. I think when I'm looking it up, like that's what they come up with, non-bake.
Okay.
Kind of
cheesecakes
and things like that. And so I made a MMT cake actually.
You did?
It was a purple cake, purple and white. So it was a blueberry cheesecake. So it had no cheese in it, no dairy in it, but it was soaked cashews, coconut oil, coconut milk or cream, and maple syrup. Made the batter, and then made the cream, and then I added in blueberries. So I had two different kind of intensities or concentrations of blueberries. So I made two different colours, so a light purple and a dark purple, and then I dressed it with blueberries on top as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, went down a treat. So I
Bloody
brought
good,
that into Lift Club, and it just went like hotcakes.
I reckon Aaron would have tucked into that pretty quickly.
He inhales it.
Yeah.
He goes through the nose.
He's like a duck. He's like a pig. No, he's more like a duck. Pigs tend to chew.
Is this a Simpsons
There's a
line?
little Simpsons
There you go.
line, yeah.
I think we might be getting to the end of our video.
Do you know where
What do
it's
you
from, Ninj?
Yeah, no.
I think.
Is it all you can eat?
I think it's the episode with Grimesy.
Grimesy.
You know the guy, the Frank Grimes that comes and works at the power plant, and Homer. He hates Homer because he's so useless. But and I think he's eating heaps of stuff at lunch or something, and then he's like a pig, and then Lenny and Carl are like, nah, he eats more like a duck.
pigs tend to chew. Yeah, he's just like, "Gah," just swallowing things whole. And
Yeah. Poor old Frank Grimes. He's kind of...
Poor old Grimes.
Yeah, I think did he commit suicide or something?
No, he was trying to replicate Homer, and then he touched like a high voltage thing. Because he's like, oh, I'm Homer, I don't need to do any safety things. Then he just grabs his high voltage thing and, yeah,
dies.
Electrocutes himself, unfortunately. But,
yeah.
Homer
always falls on his feet.
Oh, there's a good spot.
It's in there. That's cramping a little,
Oh,
I think.
yeah, it's a little bit crampy. Oh.
Crampy.
Oh.
It's kind of, I'm going to pin that until it just settles a little bit.
Oh,
Just what you want, huh?
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
That's it.
There's your Simpsons. And where's this from? Did we talk about that at the start?
I think there's a Japanese laundry company or dishwashing liquid or something like that, and Homer, they find his face on there. Yeah.
It's fucking funny.
There it is.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Done.
There's a hammy and calf flush. We didn't talk much about it, but you got some lift club or training advice and some Simpsons quotes, and there it is. That's an MMT video wrapped up in one. Thanks, guys.
Done.